All right. Then if you're starting asking it to generate something in the style of, who is the author? You or the generated in style of, or
If
the
all
the,
you,
the computer?
I would say that if all you did with the piece
Mm-hmm.
was stop at that point,
Mm-hmm.
then the model is the author. If
Okay.
what you did after that was take that take what it did and then go write something else or expand on it, change the imagery, make it longer, make it shorter. As long as you show that you did something
Okay,
with it.
so if you say that there's no way I can write anything as good as this, then do you say the computer or the person who they're imitating wrote it?
Well, you would still say the computer wrote it, but if
Okay.
all you said was this is the best that I could come up with.
Like when you heard that music of the Hollow Man.
Well,
You
let's
know.
let's let's talk to that.
Okay.
Um, if um, you wind up in a situation where the 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 AI system winds up generating something that you yourself, you know that you could not do anything better than
Hmm.
what it could do,
Right.
then the question, I guess there's a couple of questions that you can ask. One is, uh, does that really affect how I want to? Does that affect how I feel about my own ability?
Hmm.
Right? Does it mean that, okay, well, I can't write any better than this. I'm just going to stop writing, or does it mean that I can appreciate this work for what it is while I basically go do my own thing or just leave it at that?
Or would you
I
have
wouldn't.
your own website and just say, I can't get money for this, but I like this poem?
Yeah, of course. I mean, for again, to use an example, um, I've had this lifelong love of the poem "The Hollow Man" by
Hmm.
T.S. Eliot, and I have I've read the piece, I've read it aloud, I've heard people read it, I've um, even heard people put music to it,
Yeah.
but and I've tried putting music to it. Actually, I've tried twice
Hmm.
to do musical adaptations of that poem. First one in college, second, much later in life, probably like 8, 10 years ago,
Hmm.
using computer technology, but not AI. And then most recently, I started exploring this music generator system called Suno, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna put this poem into this tool and tell it to create a song for each section in a specific style. And with the first section, I ran it a couple of times and I hit upon a version that was just downright it amazed me. I mean the what in terms of the quality of the performance, it had really good vocals. It had a music that was fairly complex but appropriate to the style that I asked it to do. my thought after hearing it was like, I don't think I could do anything better than that.
So why didn't you put it online under AI?
Well, my response
Mhm.
after thinking about that feeling
Mhm.
that I couldn't, I don't think I could really do any better with that piece was, that's fine. It was, I mean, the reason why I created it wasn't for a profit to be made. I didn't intend to sell that. I just
Mhm.
wanted to see what the tool could do. And I really liked what it could do, you know, and I really have wanted to hear different musical adaptations of that poem. I've looked for people who could do it or would do it.
Mm.
And honestly, yeah, it's not a marketable thing. So I did it myself using a tool. And I got what I wanted.
Okay, so what you were saying in short was that to be considered the author, you have to do over 50% of the work.
I think, yeah, you got to show that you did it at least half the work. Now that, I mean, again, half the work can be a very
Nebulous.
it can be a very nebulous thing. Again, with the data driven poetry stuff that I did, a large portion of the work was the programming needed to pull in the weather data, parse out, you know, the specific elements, and then go tell the system to go make it, and then go build the audio, go find music, and then put that together into a
Mhm.
video. So there's a lot of that. It was almost like building it's basically almost like creating a video. It was creating a video.